Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome back to another Minecraft unlikely feature video for you guys. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a feature that's most likely, unlikely, going to be coming over to Minecraft anytime soon. Also, if you can, drop the video, like, and share it. It is much appreciated and shows your support for the channel. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about mob heads. Yes, every single mob in the game that will have a mob head for it. Now, every time I do, again, these unlikely features, a part of me, it just tears because these are features that I really want. Like, check this, check this out. We have a silverfish head right now. Now, this one it's definitely kind of unlikely because I think it'd be really cool though. I also want you guys to comment down below which mob head you think would ever come over to Minecraft. Like which one you think is your favorite and which one would you like to see, which is most likely to come over, and also maybe which one is most unlikely. Here we have the snow golem. If you don't know, the snow golem looks like this outside of the pumpkin. I kind of brought you guys a secret feature video on that for Pocket Edition, also for PC. They've added that in the 1.9, I believe. And look at this one. My character kind of looks like a snake here. This is the skeleton horse right now. Now, the skeleton horse isn't implemented on consoles just yet. It is for PC, but not for consoles just yet. So again, it will be a very long time before this comes over there. But the good thing is that the 1.9 update is out, so a lot of things are going to come over there. Here is a witch. Now, there's also some things I want to add into this. Like, let's say you were to have these mob heads, you know, after you kill the mob, and you don't have to necessarily kill them in some special way. Even if it was a way that maybe you get a charge creeper to kill any mob and you can get the mob head from that, I think that would be really cool to see. And it's also kind of challenging too, but at least you have the option to get it. But what if you wore like the witch mob head and you can kind of blend in with the witches so they won't attack you? I think that would be very cool if they did add something like that. This is also ideas for Minecraft too. I love this because I can also share my ideas on what I think that could possibly happen later in the future down the road or whatnot. Here is a blaze mob head, but again, I think it'd be cool to see if, you know, whichever mob head you have, that is the mob that necessarily won't attack you, or maybe the mobs that are afraid of certain ones, they'll run off whenever you wear the mob head. Like, if I were to see someone with a blaze mob head, I would totally run off because blazes scare me and they're just scary. Now, zombie villagers, I just feel bad for zombie villagers. I mean, you can cure them or whatnot, but I do feel quite bad for zombie villagers. So there's not much you can really do with the zombie villagers there, but pretty much just feel sorry for them in a way. And then we have our snow golem there. We have the other zombie like undead horse right there. We have a donkey head that we can have too, and we got some more mob heads too. Again, there's gonna be a lot in this episode of unlikely features. We have villager, mushroom, cave spider, and a zombie pigman. I would like to see a zombie pigman too, because if you wore a zombie pigman head, especially, you know, when you go into the nether, and let's say you accidentally attack a zombie pigman, but you could kind of blend in with them, that would just be such an amazing feature to have, you guys. Like, I mean, right now the only feature that we kind of have with mob heads, I believe, especially on console, is like, of course, the pumpkin one. If you were a pumpkin, then, you know, Endermen don't really look at you, just in case you did not know that. They won't. Well, you can look at an Enderman with a pumpkin on your head, but I want these mob heads to be more than just decoration blocks. They should be implemented, you know, way more, I feel like, because I feel like they have a better meaning to it. Now, that's not to say that, you know, once you get a mob head, you'll be like invincible, you know, to something. You know, let's say, you know, spiders. If you have a spider mob head, then spiders will never ever attack you. And that's why I would love to see that, you know, it would be difficult to get these mob heads. Not so easy, of course. So I think getting a charge creeper to kill any mob would definitely be difficult, because first off, you need to get a creeper that can get struck by lightning. And I mean, you have to do this the legit way, no commands, no mods, anything like that. I mean, just like get a charge creeper and lure it to any mob that you want to kill. Now, again, it's very challenging, especially to get it to kill like a blaze in the nether, but it's very rewarding at the same time because you can get like that you know, mob's mob head, and it could be any mob. And that's even to talk about the silverfish or, you know, other small mobs like that. But I think expanding this door to where we can get more mob heads, because I think all we have now is just, you know, the skeleton, wither skeleton, Steve, which Steve, I mean, Steve, yeah, that's awesome. And look at this one. Woof, woof. As you can see, we're like a dog. Well, we're the wolf, at least. And this would be awesome to see, like, you know, you have on a wolf mob head and you can scare away sheep. Like, sheep will run away from you, like, all the time because you have, you know, this particular mob head on. You know, you don't have the red eyes, but, you know, the sheep would be terrified of you because you resemble, well, you pretty much are a wolf with the mob head. Now, the rest of the body, that doesn't count, but we got some more mob heads here. We have the cat, the horse, slime block, and also a squid, which I'm going to show you more too. The squid is hilarious. And we also have a ghast head too. Now, it would be cool if the ghast dropped a giant mob head. Now, that would just be too insane to have, of course. So, and look at this chicken mob head. Again, I really feel like the charge creeper thing should be a thing. Like, I mean, of course you need, like, you know, let's say a charge creeper to kill, I think it's like a zombie. Well, that's for music disc. Like let's say I think a skeleton to kill a zombie or something like that. And a charge creeper to blow up like a skeleton or something like that. You get like a mob head again, or a zombie, and you get a mob head out of that. So if they could just do that for every mob, I just don't see why this should not be a feature. And look at the squid with the derpy eyes. Imagine trying to get a squid killed by a charge creeper. It's very challenging, and this would just add another step to Minecraft. But again, it is kind of unlikely to come over because I just think this would add kind of too much to it. Now, if it does come over, remember that I did tell you guys that this is the feature that I really deep down inside want this feature. And look at this cat head too. Like, you can't deny that this is not a cool feature. You know, having the mob head, I mean, the fact that it kind of shrinks your head, that may be a little too much, and the fact that it kind of like oversizes your head, that's kind of too much too. Now, do bear in mind that in the 1.9 update, they did add a new mob head, which is the Ender Dragon mob head too. Now, this was in this mod, but it's a lot smaller, so I decided not to show you guys that one just because it is the Ender Dragon head, but they did add the Ender Dragon head in 1.9, and it's really big, you guys. Like, whenever you put the mob head on your head, the dragon's head is just like, I mean, it's massive, and this one was a smaller scale, kind of like the size, and look at the bat. I don't know how much use. I mean, this is impossible. Of course, you can't fit a bat mob head on your head. So definitely a bat will not come over. That would just be really scary just then. Now, the blaze looks awesome. I have to say that the blaze mob head looks really good. So far, my favorite is definitely the cat, the wolf. And look at this. There's another cat here. Definitely the cat, ocelot, wolf. Also the... Not the witch is also cool too, because I think witches are very unique. You know, there's like the other kind of human mobs that throw things at you. The evil version of the villager. I'm pretty sure I'm waiting for a story to kind of link up between those two on why villagers or why witches look like villagers and things like that. Here's an Enderman one. Like, getting a charge creeper to blow up an Enderman. So cool. Like, you cannot deny that. So maybe one day way down the road, we can maybe see, you know, more mob heads in the future. Maybe they'll implement them again slow and steady, possibly. Again, we only have, I think, 4 or 5 now, again, which is the Wither Skeleton, Steve, and we have, what else do we have? We have the zombie, and I think that's pretty much it for the mob heads, you guys. I think that's and a creeper mob head. Those are all the ones we have now, but I would love to see this iron golem ones and everything else. But that's pretty much it for today's unlikely feature, on the feature that's most unlikely going to become over to Minecraft, but I secretly want this feature. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Remember to leave a like and share, and feel free to subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!